Hello everybody, welcome to more of the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. We see the Great Deku Tree is someone else that we need to go. I'm Tea-Party Cthulhu because apparently I forgot to mention that first. And, well, here we are. In the last episode, we got through the little prologue of this game. 7 years have passed, and we have a sword now. As we were told by Mido in the Kokiri Forest, we still do need a shield to actually progress. But, we're going to leave the Temple of Time with sword in hand. Maybe you can find a shield in this destroyed little world. And, wow, this market looks really different. It's pretty intense music going on. I'm just gonna shuffle around a bit, because it still looks funny as an adult. I'm just gonna leave here. That's the stream. Okay. I know, a lot of people know what the enemy is, a lot of people don't like him, but I'm just gonna leave him be. So we were also told by Sheik last time that we should head to Kakariko Village. And let me see, I believe there is something we need to take care of first? Am I remembering correct? No, we need to go to Kakariko Village first. This is what I was remembering from last time when I said that there was something in the graveyard for us. It was not until we were an adult. Apparently Kakariko Village still looks nice and happy. Apparently they didn't see what it was like outside. But backwalking again so fast as an adult. Again, don't understand how that makes any sense. But we are going to head to the graveyard because there is something important for us. As I said, we need a sword and a shield to even go see the Deku Tree. And I don't know how you're supposed to figure this out. I guess maybe there's graves of legendary heroes buried here, but we are going to find a shield inside of this grave. There's a whole bunch of graves you can pull. If there's flowers in front of them, there's a little hole. And this is the one that we need to go to actually find what we need. We have this little chest right here, just kick it open, which I think is hilarious, by the way. And we get the Hylian shield. This is, if you've ever seen any art of anything from this game, you've probably seen it, so you know what it looks like. Let's go ahead and equip it. And now we actually need to leave Kakariko. I'll meet you guys out there because it's just going to be walking through where we've been before. And here we are outside of Kakariko in the Hyrule Field. It's going to be something, remember how I said that we need a sword? Well, that's going to change very fast. There should be somebody, okay, there he is. If you ever played another Zelda game, you probably know what a Po is. These little kind of ghostly spirits. We need one to spawn over here, underneath this little bridge. It's supposed to be like a river troll spirit, whatever. And we need to kill him. Okay, I missed. It's kind of tricky to hit him. I'm just going to skip ahead until I actually do kill him in place, alright? So I'll see you then. Alright, okay, I finally got it this time. Now we're gonna have to work fast. I don't know if these things actually disappear, but we are going to have to do a trick that I'm guessing they talked about in strategy guides. But we're going to need to catch bugs in our bottle while doing this very specific sequence of inputs. Okay, let's slow it down and let's think about this again, because that was pretty fast. We had a time limit until the bugs actually burrowed back in the ground. Let me break it down for you really fast. We need to dump the bugs out in our bottle. We need to jump into the water, attempt to pull our sword out at the last second, run forward with our shield, so Z and R, hold the button that the bottle is on. Hold the bottle button, then let go of R, and then now we have a bottle on our B button with bugs. So we're gonna put away our sword for a while, and you can't actually equip things with the B button. This is the only way that you can do them. But now we have a bottle on our B button, and we are going to catch this Po soul that we had. This is why we had to kill it right here. You want to catch in a bottle? Of course, you caught a Po. Now we have a Po in our C right bottle. Now I'm gonna have to... So we just pulled a bottle out of nowhere, by the way. I don't know where Link got this bottle. I don't know how you were supposed to figure this out. But we don't have a sword now. And let me tell you, this is required for this game, by the way. So, how are we gonna get to the Deku Tree right now? Well, we're gonna have to find a sword again. But before we do that, if we wanna... Well, not before we do that. But in order to do that, we do need to go back to Kakariko Village And remember the cuckoo lady? The really stupid one who was like, I'm allergic to cuckoos, but I raise them anyway because I'm a big bimbo. Well, now we're going to go collect a reward from her. Which I guess she doesn't really know it's a reward. Nobody really knows who we are yet. I bred a new type of miniature cuckoo. I call it the pocket cuckoo. I don't get goosebumps from this baby. Cuckoos are very good at getting lazy late risers out of bed. Haven't you heard of them before? Actually, I have. It makes them very happy to crow, cuckoo! Especially when it wakes up a very heavy sleeper. However, my cuckoo's not entirely happy right now. You look like you're good at handling cuckoos. Yeah, I guess so. Here, take this egg. After the cuckoo hatches, bring it back to me after a while, and I'll check out its mood. How do you know its mood when it's in a freaking egg? Will you try? Of course I will. So now we get a pocket egg. I don't know how she knows the freaking mood of this chicken when it has not even hatched yet. So now, we were told that there is a sage in a high mountain that was like dangerous, I think. And if you actually looked in the pre-rendered background of the Temple of Time, you can see this volcano mountain looks pretty dangerous. Why don't we go ahead and head to it? We could go back to the forest, as she told us, but we don't have a sword, so we can't go see the Deku Tree. But we probably don't need a sword to go to this place. There's a bunch of, these are Tektites, these are new enemies. One thing that I see a lot of people complain about in Ocarina of Time is that the enemies are not really threatening. Like, you can just kind of run past them a lot of the time. But what's this place? No, not grab. Dodongo's Cavern, don't enter without permission. Well, we don't have permission, so let's not enter. So yeah, you can just kind of run past a lot of enemies. It doesn't help that the roll in this game is like the most overpowered it's ever been in any Zelda game. You have a ton of invincibility on it, like a ridiculous amount. What is this sign? Follow the trail along the edge of the cliff and you will reach Goron City, home of the Gorons. Well, they sound like a nice friendly bunch. Why don't we go ahead and visit them? They also made their home in an active volcano because apparently that's a very smart plan. Oh look, they even have a little banner to welcome us. Isn't that nice? Oh my god, this song is ridiculous. Here we are in Goron City. Now, I'm not going to waste your time. We have a very important mission. We're going to need to pull out our bomb shoes that we got. This is the use that we had for those bomb shoes that we got. They have a few other uses, but there's going to be a guy rolling around here. We want to blow him up because we're a very nice person. Okay, I got him with the second shot.
How could you do this to me? You're Ganondorf's servant. Hear my name and tremble. I am Link, hero of the Gorons.
You're not Link, I'm Link. You big idiot. I'm gonna roll into you for this one. Wait, how do you do this again? Oh yeah, by the way, these little flowers, we can't actually pick them up because Link is such a little wimp that he can't pick anything up. Here we go. Okay, you had to walk away. What? Your name is also Link? Then you must be the legendary Dodongo Buster and hero Link. I like that title, Dodongo Buster. My dad is Darunia. Do you remember him? No, actually I don't. I never met anybody named Darunia. Dad named me Link after you because you're so brave. Wow, I'm really famous. People know my name and I didn't even meet them. It's a cool name. I really like it. Link, you're a hero to us Gorons. I'm so glad to meet you. Please give me your autograph. Sign it to my friend Link of the Gorons. Oh, I guess it's not a good time to ask you for this. Please help everyone. My dad, Darunia, went to the fire temple. A dragon is inside. Whoa, that's cool. If we don't hurry up, even my dad will be eaten by the dragon. You better try to calm him down if you can. Maybe he'll calm down if you talk to him. Let's ask him about the... Oh, okay. Well, let's ask him about the dragon instead of the Gorons, apparently. A long time ago, there's an evil dragon named Volvagia living in this mountain. That dragon was very scary. He ate Gorons. Using a huge hammer, the hero of the Gorons, boom, destroyed it just like that. This is a myth from long ago, but it's true. I know, because my dad is a descendant of the hero. Boo-hoo. Wow, great job, dude. Okay, don't ask him about the dragons again, apparently. Everybody was taken to the fire temple. While my dad was out, Ganondorf's followers came and took them all away. All of them will be eaten by Volvagia. Dad said that Ganondorf has revived Volvagia. As a warning to those who might oppose him, Ganondorf is going to feed them all to Volvagia. Oh, what a nice meal. Dad went to the fire temple all by himself to try and save everyone. Please help, Link. I'll give you this heat-resistant tunic. So we get another mainstay of the Zelda series. We get different tunics because Link can apparently change clothes. This one is red, which is a pretty cool color. And it is heat-resistant. How that works, I don't even know. So, also real quick, we do need to dump and recatch our bugs. As you can see, Link is manufacturing bomb shoes out of these bugs. I guess they're little explosive bugs, because now we have 29 of them. And we also need this pocket egg really fast. And do we need anything else? Yeah, we need the bottle and the bomb shoes. Yeah, we had bombs in our inventory for some reason. And turns out you can actually just re-equip the sword from the menu. We would go back to the forest for the Deku Tree, but we're already here and we were asked to save these people. You're standing on a soft carpet for guests. It feels so plush underneath your feet. Well, that's really cool. So here's where we need to go. This is kind of, I think Navi tells you this, but this is Darunia's throne room. Or just Darunia's room, not throne room. Now we're going to need to do something pretty silly right here. Remember in the Temple of Time? Remember this little gap that we saw? Remember how we had to do that really dumb little roll Link magic shrinking powers as a child? Nah, I'm just kidding. You can actually just grab it and pull it. Apparently Link can't pull the flowers off those bombs, but he can pull this giant statue. And really quick, we need to actually put on the Goron tunic because we're going to be moving into an active volcano because that is a great idea. Death Mountain Crater. Very friendly place. And now we are aiming to go across this bridge, but we don't have enough distance to really make it there. Like, it's too far away, trust me. You can jump slash like this, you'll never make it. By the way, if you just fall into lava when you have the Goron tunic, you just void out like that. It's not a big deal. We're gonna need something with a little extra firepower and another little trick. So we're going to have to use our bomb shoes. And, you know, explosions are really useful for, like, boosting you places, obviously, but we're going to use this. And, okay, I missed that. We're going to have to use it and have it kind of bounce off our sword. Not our sword, our shield. Wrong thing. And if you've seen the animated series of Zelda, they actually do this in the animated series. So it's flashing like this, roll, hold back, and then there's a specific frame that we're looking to jump on. Okay, that was not it. Yeah, I'll put a GIF on screen. They actually do this in the animated series, which I think is funny. Oh, okay, a little bit more. Okay, here we go. When it's flashing red, do this. It's gonna blow up. Hold back. Here we go, this frame. We need to jump. Oh, okay, I did it wrong. I think I was actually one frame too late. I'm really bad at this, by the way. You know, there's this part of games that, like, everybody casually just really bad at. This is this for me in Ocarina of Time. There we go. Alright, didn't even have to pause for it. And now, there's gonna be a really long cutscene right here, but there's a little trick that you can do. I guess this works in real life, by the way. You're gonna need to take a little bit more damage for this. You're gonna need to be at a half heart or less, which these bomb shoes deal half a heart, so I'm gonna be at a quarter heart. But I guess a trick like this would work in real life. If somebody's gonna talk to you for a really long time, there's a very good solution dealing with this, which is called dying. You're going to need to turn around and blow ourselves with a bomb chew as we're about to talk to someone, which means that we're going to throw it and then stab it. And somebody's gonna try and talk to us in this cutscene, but we're dead. Don't try this in real life, but it probably does work in real life. Would you like to save? Yes, I would actually, believe it or not. But now we don't have to talk to this person. Continue playing? Yes, I would actually like to. And now, if you look in our inventory, we get something from that cutscene. We get the Bolero Fire. This is a song a lot of people know that's Zelda music. Zelda series loves music. This is really awkward to play on a controller without C buttons. So this is kind of one of the games. I guess it's not the game that really introduced music being a big part. I think that would be Link's Awakening, actually. But we're actually done there in Death Mountain Crater for now. We're going to have to leave and go... No, I don't care about the stupid plush carpet. We're going to have to leave and... this is not the right place. Why did I go in here? This is the shop. If you remember when we were in the Lost Woods, I said that there's that little, how would I even call that? It's like a tunnel that we saw. It was like outlined with stone. I'm gonna keep bonking on the wall. It actually leads here, but we couldn't go there for now. You can actually hear the music right here. And the reason we couldn't go is that there's a bunch of big rocks that we couldn't blow up. But now we have bomb tubes, we can blow them up. We are back in the Lost Woods. Now, Adult Link is like Child Link. He also cannot swim. And, remember this area? Yeah, we're gonna have to do... What is this idiot doing here? What are you? Though you work with curious clothing, you can't fool me, I'm red. I promised Saria I would never let anybody go through here. Who's Saria? Yeah, remember how we went through here as a child? Well, I'm just gonna show this to you firsthand. Adult Link is a big weenie. He also can't dive any farther. Maybe it's because his clothes are red. But, we're gonna need to find another way to get through here. Get in this corner. Side hop, side up, side up. Side up. Turn. Grab. Oh, okay, I did it wrong. You need to do the... Remember when we did the Temple of Time thing? You need to just barely turn to the right? You need to do that here, too. Grab on. Barely turn to the right. While holding right, hold B. Then jump slash... Okay, I messed it. I messed it. Messed it. I really messed it. I mean that I missed it. AKA messing it up. Side up, side up, side up, side up. This one is a lot easier, though. Oh, oops, I maybe messed it up. Let's see if I can recover this. No, okay. I'm really bad at this, apparently. I'm gonna cut until I get this. Now you're trying to... You kind of maybe see why I don't really like a lot of parts of this game. It's kind of a little too cryptic, and, like, if this was any game that didn't have Zelda in the title, people wouldn't like it. And there we go. Easy trick, every time. I said it every time as if it's a speedrun trick. But, we have our goal right here. You see this giant waterfall? We need to get through it. So we need to actually check this while we're crouching and stabbing. And it gives us this weird little state where our sword is glowing. This allows Link to kind of like, how would I describe this? Like, stuff likes to blow stuff up on him. And if we use the same trick that we used in Death Mountain Crater, instead we side hop and make it past this waterfall. Like, I don't know what this game's obsession with. Yes, the Great Deku Tree wants me. I don't care, Navi. I don't know what this game's obsession is with, like, like putting little tiny holes in the side of things that you can just barely go through, but they sure do love it. Zora's Domain. We're already getting the big three: Forest, Fire, Water. Zora's Domain. Wow, I really didn't know that. We're getting Forest, Fire, Water out of the way. We haven't even gone to the first dungeon yet in this game. What's this sign say? Just ahead, King Zora's chamber. Show proper respect. Well, we will. We should go and introduce ourselves. And, I'm gonna back up here because it's faster. If we look... Oh, I didn't even pull out the Pocket Cuckoo. Oh, that doesn't look good. Well, maybe let's try now. Okay, maybe he was having like a bad hair day or something. But, yeah, we should go introduce ourselves. Oh, I've come back to life. You were dead. Was it you who saved me? Don't be nervous. Apparently, his bad hair days are really, really bad. Looks like you have a hard time breathing underwater. Wasn't that right? Grant you this tunic. With it, you won't choke underwater. Wasn't that nice? That's not a tunic. You've used this prescription and received an eyeball frog. This is not a tunic. You can't wear a frog. I didn't know if you knew that or not, but we have a time limit now, by the way. And now remember that song? Well, we're gonna have to find a creative way of playing it. Also, I like these green clothes better. He still didn't give us a tunic. I'm just gonna pretend that the green one is the one they gave us. We need to find a way to play this song. Now, these bugs, in addition to being explosive, are also musical. In that, if we backflip, we can actually play it. Like it's some weird kind of flute thing. I guess Ocarina. They'd say Ocarina of Time in the title. We need to go back with the Blur of Fire. Because, we don't want all those Gorons to get eaten by a dragon. Link, it's so hot in here, we can't stay here for long. Well, I can't change clothes in an active volcano. I think it'd be worse to wear no clothes in here. But we have a time limit. As you can see, there's, if you don't come in here with the Goron tunic, this is what this looks like. We're gonna have to do this very fast. This is, kind of, I don't know how they expect you to figure this out. But, you can see we kind of went through the ladder right here. We're gonna need to fall into the volcano. It's about 2.5 seconds left. We're going to change the Goron tunic. And if we do it just right, you can see we can freeze the timer at 0, which means that we are fine, and we don't have to worry anymore. We're not gonna burn to death. The Goron tunic is not gonna protect us this time, unlike last time. So, and then we actually need to do another trick. These timers, they really like songs apparently, because we're gonna play these musical bugs again. I'm playing the sword this time, and if I can play this on this controller. We're gonna play the Blare of Fire again and warp back here. Maybe the Goron tunic was defective this time or something, I don't know. And you see, like, all this game is so cryptic with all this stuff. I really don't like the parts of it like this. Like, this game was definitely a strategy guide seller for that reason. Now, this timer, as I said, really likes music. Now it's at 1 second, so, that's more breathing room than 0 seconds. And, oh, this rock. Oh yeah, by the way, you can drop things that are holding above your head by going with the shield. It's a little trick that a lot of people know about this game. Oh, gotta be careful right here. Don't want to drop all the way again. Oh, ladders. It's like a Source game. Okay, here we go. We're on the ladder. I'm still in a dream, snake eater, dun dun dun. Okay, I know, it's the most overplayed joke of all time, but I had to do it. And here we are in the first dungeon of the game, the Fire Temple. I know this game kind of breaks the mold, starts with fire instead of forest. So let's go through this door. And as we can see, hey, look who this is. We don't know who this is, but apparently it's really important. Is that Link? Oh, it really is Link. You've grown so big since I last saw you. I've never seen you before in my life, old man. I want to have a man-to-man talk to you, but now's not the time. I don't think I'm old enough to drink. Ganondorf is causing trouble on Death Mountain again. He has revived the evil ancient dragon Volvagia. On top of that, he's going to feed my people to that evil dragon as a warning to other races that might resist him. If that fire-breathing dragon escapes from the mountain, all of Hyrule will become a burning wasteland. Aren't you guys like rocks? You live in an active volcano. You're probably fine with, like, fire. I'm concerned though because I don't have the legendary hammer, but I have no choice. I'm asking you to do this as my sworn brother. While I'm trying to deal with the dragon, please save my people. The prisoner's cells are in the opposite direction. I'm counting on you, Link. Okay, apparently he went through that door without a key. If you didn't know, this is kind of a big Zelda thing of having you circle around where you were at the start. That was actually the boss door. You can see there's like a big key on it. Well, it was really hard to free his people. You couldn't have done that yourself, Darunia. We're not even gonna talk to you, because we have more important things to do. I'm gonna try and kind of speed through this dungeon. There's lots of like complete dungeon walkthroughs online where people, you know, go every single room, get every single thing. We still need to go back to the Deku Tree, by the way. Like, we have a sword and shield now, but we were asked to do this first and we're here, so. Now we have a key, so we can go through here. Kind of, if you've never played a Zelda game, you wouldn't really know how a Zelda dungeon works. A lot of it's going around, get a key to open a door, and continue through this. Every single dungeon is going to have a specific dungeon item that you're going to need. I think you can guess what this one is going to be, considering they're talking about a legendary hammer. But we're going to be going through, collecting keys, open doors, and getting through the dungeon. And this one in particular, we need to save the Gorons to get to the keys, if I can hit the switch and not walk around it. I'm not even going to bother to talk to them, because, as you can see, we have a 1 second time limit. I know, that's not real, but... Yeah, one thing you might notice in the background with the music, you hear this weird kind of chanting. I believe this was removed in versions past 1.0 of this game. I'm playing on the 1.0 version because I'm playing on emulator, and you know I'm a big stickler for playing the original versions of games. The cartridge that I actually own is the gold cartridge, the like special collector's edition, which is version 1.2. By the way, it's an $80 cartridge. I got it for $5. I tried to say dollars and bucks at the same time. I got it for $5 when I was young. So we're going to need to blow up this wall. Here we go. Oh yeah, I'm so sorry. We're gonna have the little low heart chime. We only have 3 hearts. This place is kind of hard for giving you only 3 hearts for the first dungeon. Let's see. We're just gonna be opening a bunch of chests for now. Like, I can't believe they really only give you 3 hearts for this whole dungeon. Big lava-filled cavern. I guess you don't take any damage with the Goron tunic with it, but it's still kind of scary. So yeah, you might hear the low health chime for a while. Okay, have to walk across this plank. This is so hard. This is the hardest part of playing this game on an emulator. On N64, no problem. Yeah, as I said, that's a story time I can tell while we're going to this dungeon. This dungeon's kind of boring, so... I owned this game since I was young. I bought an N64 from my neighbor when I was a kid, because I was like obsessed with the N64 when I was young. I saw Game Shark cheats in Mario 64, and I was like, I have to play that. I emulated N64 games as a kid. Like, I played through all of Ocarina of Time and Super Mario 64 on a keyboard, and I beat Ocarina of Time at 100% at N64, so I was like obsessed with it, and my neighbor had one that he was selling. So I was like, okay, I'll go buy it off of him. I had a bunch of money saved up. I saved up for literally 3 years to buy it because, like, I didn't get an allowance or anything. This is all Christmas and birthday money. And, I bought, I want to say 8 games from him. I have most of them still. I'm only missing 1 now. I bought Super Mario 64. He had a bunch of cartridges. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to interrupt this story. 1, they're still expecting us to do this on this little hearts, and this is gonna be quite tricky, what we're gonna have to do right here. You can barely jump this gap, by the way, and not if you do it like that. Oh, I accidentally inverted my camera. You can barely grab this, and this is gonna be quite precise. We're gonna need to go through this corner again. There's another, I don't know what this game is, a session with little holes on the side of things you can hit. There's gonna be this little setup that we can do to get through it. We're going to pull a bomb chew, go like this. We're gonna set it to blow up, and then hold down and right. We're gonna drop it first at a very specific point. Okay, I've already explained this trick. We're just gonna see it go through. It looks, it's pretty cool. I would say this is a trick, but I mean, come on, this was intended. You see this giant block right here? We just kind of go right through. See, there's a big cage right here. Like, how are you supposed to open it from the other side? The switch is here. And, oh, those textures didn't load right. Let's just ignore that. But again, the story, I got SM64, GoldenEye, Ocarina of Time Collector's Edition, Paper Mario, Pokemon Stadium, no, not Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Snap, DK64, and I want to say that's it. Yeah. Later, I got Pokemon Stadium, and I just recently got Banjo-Kazooie, which I don't like, but I got it for free from a friend, because he's very nice. So yeah, I got that all for like $65 when I was a kid. Keep in mind, Ocarina of Time Collector's Edition alone is $80 cartridge. Paper Mario is an $80 cartridge. Oh, here's a giant firewall behind us, by the way, and all these flaming guys. I almost got it right there. That's scary. But we need to make it through this door. And funny story with it. So my brother, one of the games that they were offering to sell, wait a second. I should go back and get those hearts. One of the games he was offering to sell was Perfect Dark. And I'd never heard of it before. So I was like, okay, whatever, I don't really care. So I said no to it. My brother is a huge Perfect Dark fan. He played it all the time when he was young. And he was so mad at me for not buying Perfect Dark. Oh my god, he like didn't talk to me for like 2 whole days. He was so angry. I actually got a new N64 from my friend as a Christmas present. Mine didn't work. Okay, this is another story I'm gonna have to tell after we get to this giant fire maze room. We're gonna need a little trick that I don't know how they expect you to know. There's these big flaming walls right here, and there's no way through this right here. But we can use the fact that Link walks backwards really fast and make it just barely past one of them. And now we have a clear path to where we need to go. But like, another long story. My N64 is repeatedly hit with a stick by my younger brother. And that's why that one doesn't work anymore. It's the DK Jungle Green one. The one I bought was the DK64 one. And my friend was like, well, hey, I got this N64 for my girlfriend. And there's usually a bird that spawns right here. Okay, he's not coming. This is a fake wall, by the way. You can tell by like how it looks, but we're gonna blow up with a bomb too. But yeah, lovingly, as a Christmas present, he's like, well, I'm not using this N64. Do you want it? Like, I know you like it, and you miss your N64. You can use it. So he just gave me his N64. It's new. It works. It works pretty well. It has 4 controllers with it. They're all really good too. And he gave me a cartridge of Banjo-Kazooie with it. So, thanks, Val. You're awesome. Here's our classic Zelda mid-dungeon boss. It's a Flare Dancer. He's very easy because Bomb Shoes, using the targeting, we can track him and just blow him up instantly. Navi's gonna tell us to watch out. We don't really have to watch out. And crouch stabs do a lot of damage in this game. This is a well-known little thing in this game. This is not a glitch, by the way. But your crouch stab does as much damage as the last attack that you did. And I did a jump slash. Oh, he's gonna blow up. Okay, get away. So there's a very easy mid-boss stun. But yeah, probably gonna see that guy a lot more times. Zelda has this tradition of like some dungeon in the game has like a mid-boss that you fight a million times. I swear this happens in LADX as well. Can I stop bringing up LADX? But like, I swear, like, Ocarina of Time is just 3D LADX. Oh, here's the switch. We're gonna do something very cool. This is kind of intended, because we don't have bombs yet. All we have are bomb chews. So we're actually gonna throw a bomb chew at it. It's gonna go down the wall and blow it up. This switch has very short range, so if you just hit it with your sword, you're not gonna have enough time to make this before that sword goes, before that the ring of fire goes away. I've been playing this game for too long in this episode, but I want to get through this dungeon. Here is quite a dreaded room right here. If I can hit this freaking switch. See this big chest with fire? We need to get to it, walking across this precarious little tightrope. It's not that difficult. You can kind of take your time. The timer is pretty long on this. My younger brother used to suck at this as a kid. But we're going to get the Zelda tradition right now. This is our dungeon item. As we were told, the legendary Megaton Hammer. Break junk! Love breaking junk. It's so heavy you need 2 hands to swing it. Oh, he drops 3 hearts, that's nice. So now, we're gonna need to make our way to the boss. As we said, legendary hero, he uses the hammer to kill the boss. So if we jump down like this and hold up and left, take a little shortcut, we're gonna need to get pretty far down here. Hello! I don't know who Navi was talking to right there. There's nobody there, Navi. But, believe it or not, with how cryptic Ocarina of Time is, like, people say, like, oh, this game took you so long to beat as a kid. It took me, like, 30 hours or something. We're actually almost at the end of the game. We did the prologue, we got the sword, and we're doing a dungeon right now. But I don't know if this game was intended to be, like, a tech demo or something. I guess it kind of seems like it. By the way, if we look through here, this is why we needed to do that little trick where we walk backwards. There's all flame walls right here. We can't make it through here. Okay, I'm gonna kill this freaking guy. We get a bunch of hearts. We're gonna have to use a little other trick right here. Which, remember how we could boost off of explosives with the shield? I think the Zelda animated series was actually after this game, so. But, let's see. Again, this is kind of precise. This game demands a lot of precision out of you. It's like Ninja Gaiden or something. I never thought I'd compare this game to Ninja Gaiden. Come on, like one more frame. Okay, I did that wrong. But yeah, I'm gonna get it this time. Mark my words. I only have 9 bomb tubes left, so I get like 9 more attempts at this before I have to reset the dungeon. Which I guess wouldn't be so bad. Okay, a little bit more. A little bit more. Here we go. Alright, now jump. You can jump clear over the flame walls because we boosted ourselves right over them. Now we make it back here. As I said, if you looked at how this dungeon is laid out in 3D, the boss door is right below this. And we're gonna try and make our way into there from here. We don't have the boss key yet. So this dungeon actually doesn't have one, if you didn't know. I don't know how they expect you to do this, but if you try and target when you grab a ledge, it's very precise. Again, this game demands a lot of precision out of you. You can actually, if I can get this to work, this game's very particular about when it wants to work. Here we go. And we can jump slash to cover the distance, and there's the boss door. We made it in. Now, we have ourselves the dragon to go take care of. Let's grab that legendary hammer. Trying to navigate this menu when you don't have all the items is really weird. Yeah, we skipped a few optional items, but not that much, honestly. Again, I said, I don't know if this game was really like a tech demo or something. But this boss is super cool. I gotta be honest, I love this boss. One of the coolest intros of any boss ever. Seconded only by Master Samurai and Cross Swords 2. Subterranean Lava Dragon. So a little secret about this boss fight that a lot of people don't know. You see Volvagia going into this little lava hole. Well, Volvagia is pretty long, so his or her tail kind of extends out. Okay, I'm trying to get, yes, the nuts. Tail kind of extends out into this hole, so you can hit it with explosives if you kind of blow them up early. But we have a dragon to kill. We need to hit it with the hammer and then just smack it with a crouch stab, as I told you earlier. They do a lot of damage. It's not a glitch, by the way. And let's see, what is next? Alright, Volvagia is going to fly around and drop boulders. Oh, actually, no, it's just going to fly around for now. I think it's a different pattern I'm looking for. It'll happen eventually, don't worry. Okay, this means that Volvagia is going to come out again. This boss is kind of a joke, honestly. Alright, there we go. We got a nice hit on it. Alright. Oh, here we go. Gonna start dropping boulders, as you can hear. If you cling onto the side of the arena, which a lot of people don't know this actually, you cannot be hit by these boulders. And this goes for quite a long time. And we only have 3 hearts, by the way. Which, I mean, this boss is honestly kind of a joke. No, don't go up. Okay, we're probably fine now. We're pretty close to killing the boss already. It's a nice first boss. Like, it's a very exciting one. First bosses in Zelda games are usually kind of boring. Like, I don't know, the LEDX first boss. And there we go. That's Volvagia down. Or like the first boss in Twilight Princess. Like, they're honestly kind of boring, but like, this one is like super hectic. I love this one. Very cool looking boss too. We get a cool death animation, by the way. And now, what they expect you to do to actually exit the dungeon is crazy. I don't know how they expect you to do this. But, I mean, as I said, we're almost to the end of the game. That was the final boss, by the way. It's the first and final. I said, like, I don't know if this is supposed to be a tech demo. There's this big blue warp right here. And we're gonna need to do something to activate it, something very particular. We need a very particular angle and position. We're gonna need to not climb up. We need to get on the very edge of this. Then side up, roll, side hop, roll, side hop, turn around, backflip, backflip. And remember these bugs that we got? Yeah, they're gonna be real useful right about now. And that eyeball frog. Remember that timer? We're gonna have to kind of manipulate the timer. And to actually activate the blue warp, we need to have the timer run out while we're in it at a specific point. So we're gonna catch the bug. And we're going to equip the Kokiri tunic to get the timer running again. And we're going to do this with a very specific timing. This is, again, if you fail this, don't worry. You can just reset, and then you already killed the boss, so you can just run here. It's no problem. But when it's about 8, 7, 6, right there, we're going to play a song for this warp. Well, we're gonna try to. You don't actually have to play a song, little known fact. And if we have the timer run out just right, time's up, and we did it. We saved the people of the Gorons. You can see all the Gorons here in the ending. Everybody's all dancing, all happy. I don't know why the Lost Woods music is playing. We're in Goron City. We saved everybody from Volvagia, and so that's the game. We're at the credits already. I can't believe it. I didn't anticipate the game taking this long, honestly, but I still can't believe it. Now, this is usually where I share thoughts on the game and thoughts on the project. You may have seen and heard me comment on throughout this, I'm not a big fan of this game. And I think you can note with how cryptic it was, like how are you supposed to know to do that little sequence at the end to activate the blue warp? It kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know, the Tower of Duraga, with how cryptic that game is. And it's like, oh, do this exact sequence of events on this level to get the item, to go to the next level, to unlock this item, and do that for like 60 floors in that game. But this game is pretty much the same level of that, and like, it feels like it was made to be a strategy guide seller. It had some good ideas, It just wasn't developed enough fully. I mean, come on, a Zelda game with one dungeon, really? Like, the boss was cool, yeah, but one dungeon? We didn't even get to the Deku Tree. He never, like, let us do it. And obviously, based on the fact that we're seeing the end, it wasn't required. A Zelda game with only one required dungeon is weird. Well, a Zelda game that isn't Breath of the Wild. And, so now I've said thoughts on the game. Not a big fan of it, but it was an important game for me, so I felt like I had to do this. Oh, look at all these colors. The multicolored spectrum doing it. Who are all these people? There's Darunia. We know you. Are these his friends? I guess it's nice that he got his friends. The gang's all back together. Yeah, now it's time for thoughts on the project. This project went swimmingly. Again, I didn't expect it to end this soon, honestly, because I guess this is the kind of game where if you know everything about it, like I've played this game multiple times, it's pretty simple to get through it. Again, all the stuff is just really cryptic, so you just gotta know it. And this ending cutscene, I love this part. I love this theme. This is my favorite song in the entire game, which there's not that much music, honestly. Yeah, for a Zelda game, the soundtrack, it's alright, but there's just not enough of it. Like I said, it feels like a tech demo. This part is awesome, by the way. One of the best ending cutscenes in any game ever. Check out that N64 orchestra. Ding dong. Ding dong. Oh, it's so glorious. Thank you, trusty sword. You really did help us out. Presented by Nintendo. And I guess this is a tradition as of late. A post-credit sequence. Because now we get a little special story thing for having beat the game. Who's this? Is this Zelda? You know, we did go the entire game without seeing Zelda. Maybe it's like Zelda 1, where you only see her at the very end. It sure looks like Zelda. And we're back to being a child again. Link can go live his carefree life. I still love this song, by the way, so much. You know the game did not crash. The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. The end. Well, that's going to be all from me here this time, as we sit on this screen in complete silence. I kind of find it weird that they didn't just loop the theme. But I'd like to thank you all sincerely for watching this project. It was very important to me. As I said, I might not have been the biggest fan of the game, but I sincerely enjoyed doing this project so much. And this may be the end for Ocarina of Time, but of course it's not the end for me. I don't have any bonus episodes planned for this as of right now, but my next project will be coming soon. Don't worry about it. It's happening. Again, visual assets take a long time to make. There's a lot of research and stuff that goes into these projects, but I hope that you enjoyed this for the meantime. It won't be long until the next one, but until then, I hope you enjoyed this epic adventure, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you all for watching.